Episode 7 of Gen V returns this week, and as many of us anticipated, it turned out that Cipher wasn't really who he claimed to be. This episode was about Marie using her powers and falling into the trap set by Thomas Godolkin, the main character, not Dean Cipher. For the first time in a long time, there were visions, a love triangle, healing, and action. So, let's dive into this week's episode and break down everything there was to take away from it. Gen V Season 2, Episode 7, The Ending Explained is available here. Just a heads up, there will be spoilers in this video. Thomas Godolkin was controlling Cipher. Thomas Godolkin was revealed to be in control of Cipher. During this episode, we saw that after Marie left Stan Edgar's place, she went to Dean Cipher's with the intention of finding the wounded and weak Thomas Godolkin, believing she could heal him so he could help the group stop Cipher. Cipher seemed defeated, especially after Polarity used his powers against him and prevented him from maintaining control. He was even willing to kill Thomas Godolkin, which we now know would have been equivalent to ending himself since Godolkin was actually controlling Cipher. In that moment, Cipher viewed his plan as over and was genuinely willing to free himself. However, with Marie, Kate, and Polarity inside Cipher's home and Godolkin missing, it aligned perfectly with Sister Sage's earlier plan. She had said that Marie would not be able to avoid her hero complex, and that's exactly what transpired. While Polarity, Sam, Jordan, and Greg were engaged in combat with Cipher, Marie made her way to Godolkin beneath the basement of the training room. It became clear to Marie as she descended there that Cipher was just a ruse to fool her into thinking he was waiting for her. In reality, Cipher was the bait to lure Marie into healing Godolkin and distracting the others. Godolkin's hold on Cipher vanished once Marie treated him. Cipher lay on the floor, on the cusp of death, saying, "I'm not him." Cipher was actually a man named Doug, a former Blockbuster employee, whom Godolkin had used as a puppet all along. Many fans had predicted this due to several clues throughout the season, such as Cipher not having any Compound V in his system. We have finally met the true antagonist of Generation V now that it has been established. Godolkin described as indescribable how it felt to be free of the pain that had previously afflicted his body when he awoke. He spoke about powers, how they come and go, and that without them, people are nothing. This showed that he fully embraced the idea of supremacy, perhaps even more extremely than before, believing only gods should walk the earth, not circus freaks, as he called them. Hence, he killed Hempel. Kate. I thought Kate's arc would center around betrayal. Even though she chose the side of good in this episode, I still think she might betray Marie, or end up dying herself. Godolkin believes only gods should walk among humans. With Kate now powerless, he could see her as disposable, leading to her either fleeing or being killed. Like when she worked with Cipher, Godolkin might promise Kate her powers back in exchange for her loyalty if he gains control of Marie. Kate has a streak of betrayal in her, so it wouldn't surprise me if she turned again, especially if it meant regaining her abilities and purpose. Sam and Emma. The story of Emma and Sam seems to be the least important at the moment. While Sam coming to terms with his past mistakes is heartwarming, it's just not as gripping as everything else happening. Emma seems to be gravitating toward Greg, creating a love triangle between the three of them. Nonetheless, given their shared history and connection, I believe she will ultimately select Sam. Gen V Season 2 Episode 7 Review. I thought this was one of the best episodes of the season. The show has lacked action lately, but this one threw us right into the thick of it, and gave us the big reveals we've been waiting for. Cipher's survival surprised me. It felt a bit uncharacteristic for the boys' universe, which usually leans into dark humor or irony when killing off characters. This episode flowed better than most. The story developed naturally and moved seamlessly from one scene to the next. Godolkin's performance was incredible, calm yet menacing, philosophical yet pure evil. The contrast made him a fascinating villain. Seeing Polarity finally use all of his abilities was fun as well, and the rapid switching between Sam, Greg, and Jordan looked impressive visually. I can't believe Season 2 only has one episode left. The finale is bound to be a bloodbath now that Godolkin is free, and I can't wait to see how it sets up the final season of The Boys. Outro. So there you have it, Gen V Season 2, Episode 7 Ending Explained. Check out the playlist below to see a breakdown of each episode of Gen V Season 2, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos.